At first, it sounds like a dream. No more water shortages, no more desalination plants, just clean, drinkable water covering 71% of the planet. But here's the problem. The moment it happens, the world as we know it ends. Because the oceans aren't just big pools of salt water. They are the engine that controls Earth's climate, weather, and life itself. And the second you replace all that salt water with fresh, everything breaks. First, let's talk about salinity, the thing that makes seawater, well, seawater. Right now, the average ocean is about 3.5% salt, meaning every liter of seawater contains about 35 grams of dissolved salt. That may not sound like much, but when you multiply it across 1.35 billion cubic kilometers of ocean, you get a mind-blowing 50 quintillion kilograms of salt. And if you remove it, every fish, plant, and microorganism adapted to salty water, dead. You see, marine life isn't just swimming in salt water, it depends on it. Osmoregulation, the process that controls how cells balance water and salt, completely breaks down in fresh water. Saltwater fish start absorbing too much water, their cells swell, and within hours they literally explode from the inside. Coral reefs, gone. Jellyfish, gone. Every deep-sea creature, dead in the water. And it doesn't stop there. Because now, with no salt, the oceans aren't just killing their inhabitants, they're killing the planet. Right now, the ocean moves heat around the world through something called thermohaline circulation, or as scientists call it, the global conveyor belt. This system of currents, driven by differences in temperature and salinity, controls everything from monsoons in India to hurricanes in the Atlantic. But the second you take the salt out, that entire system collapses. Without salty, dense water sinking near the poles, the conveyor belt stalls. Warm water stops flowing to the Arctic, meaning places like Western Europe freeze solid. Meanwhile, the equator starts boiling, with temperatures soaring past 50 degrees Celsius. And if you think that's bad, we haven't even talked about the weather yet, because right now the ocean absorbs 90% of the extra heat from global warming. But fresh water, it doesn't store heat the same way. Instead, it evaporates faster, meaning in just a few years the planet's rainfall patterns go insane. Some places, like the Amazon, turn into deserts. Others, like California, get never-ending storms. Hurricanes, they become stronger than anything we've ever seen. And with no stable climate to grow food, famine spreads like wildfire. And speaking of wildfires, remember all that missing salt. That salt wasn't just sitting there, it was part of a delicate balance keeping Earth's carbon cycle in check. Without it, the ocean stops absorbing carbon dioxide. And when that happens, CO2 skyrockets. More than 30% of human-made CO2 emissions are currently absorbed by the ocean. If that stops, Earth's atmosphere starts trapping heat faster than ever before. The planet warms, the ice caps melt, sea levels rise, and in just a few centuries, Earth turns into Venus. Unlivable. So, what if all the oceans turned to fresh water? It wouldn't be paradise. It would be the biggest extinction event in history. And maybe that's a good reminder. Our oceans aren't just giant, salty bathtubs. They are the reason we exist. If you enjoyed this wild thought experiment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into absurd science. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.